Hello everyone and welcome to Tarot Mary's video. In today's reading, we will be predicting your horoscope for the week. You will know what your energy is, where it comes from, and what receipts are coming. I'm going to be use the tarot and I'm excited today. If you haven't seen the tarot before or don't know what it is, you can see my desktop. The tarot cards are very beautiful and the content inside, the spiritual energy is even more beautiful. Now just skip this and show you. There are 4 options for reading materials for everyone to choose today. I will show you every metal pendant. If you are attracted to more than one, feel free to pick whichever one is your favorite. No matter how much you like, because it may just be a spiritual guide for many wantings. Well, let's show you a close-up of each metal pendant. The first is a star. The second is the moon. The third is an ellipse. And the fourth is a flower. Okay, so always take the time. You can pause the video if you need to choose. You might say we can't communicate. I like face-to-face, but I'm talking about tarot horoscope. And this week, I'm shuffle 4 cards in advance and attach an energy card. I don't open it in advance when I'm done, like you when you choose. I read it with you, so we might have some differences in focus that you can bring up. For example, in the lover cards, I saw his spiritual hairstyle and big wings, and you are attracted by the fruit behind you, the flame. Then you can leave a message below the video. After I read you, I will give you some guidance. Start from the first, so if you choose the stars, it will be a reading of all about your horoscope and the spiritual aspects of this week. From this set of tarot cards, I wanted to say if we could find out the identity of each other, spiritual guides or upcoming guides. So we are going to start here. First, the first card we have is the stars. Then we have the tower. We have the king of pentagrams. And the last card is the four of wands. While looking at the message of the King of the Pentagrams that I first pay attention to, I'm going to start with it. This card is the sign of Capricorn equivalence in the zodiac, also accompanied by the Taurus ascendant, and the planets are the Mercury and Saturn. His presence will help you make progress, breakthroughs, and success in anything in near future, including entrepreneurship, commitment, ability, and some big rise. In the family, your loved ones value you and are willing to listen to you and follow you. You have recently dominated your environment, such as the financial power of the family, the distribution of cleaning tasks, the choice of things to buy, and so on. There will be a steady rise in work, and some of your previous difficulties will be eased and stabilized this week. There will be some noble luck. And the biggest possibility is from the father, leader, or partner. Not only do they give you a firm foundation, but they also help with your financial, emotional side. Just like the star card, the meaning of the star card is interpreted as seeing hope and light, meditation, inspiration, giving up. According to the Golden Dawn Society, the association arises from the union of the 2 particles of wisdom and beauty. The stars are at the top of your deck, dominating you and implying that you have results this week. Your wishes, what you've done recently, have a good feedback. Your charisma is on the rise this week, especially in water and earth signs. Your wisdom and beauty, character, and wealth will be magnified in the eyes of others this week. You are an enviable, well-liked image. You also have to be on guard. In the tower, my first instinct was the approach of lightning and fire. The star is card number 17, and the tower is in front of the star, card number 16. There are some twists and turns in the process of doing something. Even if you are at peace of mind, you are ready. But there will always be something unsatisfactory. Therefore, it's best not to invest in the near future. It seems to be profit, but in fact, it may be a trap. Love is also. You can't just look at the surface. To be more careful, it's enough to take precautions in the other aspects, not much damage. In the final 4 of Wands, as you can see, receipt and joy, everything like this will belong to you. Good things will happen around you, dating, marriage, income, and more. And your future guide is the King of Stars and coins ahead, a stable image of majesty, leadership, and certain status and power. Finally, let's look at your spiritual card. Your spiritual guide is the Magician. It's a creation, and it also represents the beginning. Take your fortune to your advantage this week. You are like a magician with all kinds of tools. All kinds of elements can be created to your heart content. Your spirit in this moment requires more than just guts, determination, or love. The most important thing is to be brave and take the first step. So show your wit and charisma, firm will, and sharp judgment this week to create your own beautiful future, add something new to your ordinary life. Hoping you can get inspiration from my reading. If you have something you don't understand and want to know more about, you can like and leave a comment below the video. I'm Mary Tarot Master. Subscribe me to get more tarot horoscope information. Choose the second set of moons, which will be all about your horoscope and spiritual readings for the week. From this set of tarot cards, I wanted to say if we could find out the identity of each other, spiritual guides or upcoming guides. Now I'm going to start here. First, the first card we have is the Four Cups. Then we have the World. We have the Two of Swords and the last star 10. This group has a good fortune as a whole. I first noticed the woman sitting on the stone chair, which is the message of the second sword. I will start from this. This card is the wind direction, which corresponds to mutation, separation, opportunity, Uranus of change. His presence shows that you need to make a choice now. When faced with a problem, escape is a subconscious idea of many people. The state of resisting, unwilling to accept, and not wanting to understand. But this week, you have to make some choices and you can't keep running away. Otherwise, it's easy to cause oneself to withdraw from life, to stagnate oneself, to make no progress, but to constantly regress. So back to the beginning. The first card has 4 cups. You may be in a daze all the time, daydreaming or something. A stable life can make you feel no fun. There will obviously be some sense of dissatisfaction or a sense of disappointment. You want to try something new or entertain yourself. It can be said that your current state is stable, but the next week will be a fluid, unstable, a restless situation. It's up to you. It's your state of mind. Your state will cause you to miss some opportunities and exclude some chances of success. At some point, you will give up outside help and want to solve your own problem on your own, but you don't notice if some of your ideas can help. There's also a good aspect. The World and the 10 stars are interspersed in the Holy Grail 4 and the Sword 2. Your guide wants to warn you work hard. Yes, it's effort, like learning knowledge, part-time work, regular life, and so on. Everything you want is possible and you will have a happy outcome, but it needs a cornerstone, a near-term effort. Your fortune is very good. You are blessed in a relationship, and your partner is also in line with you. If you are still single, You may have recently met a partner who is out of place, or just has a slightly different language. Also meet nice people on the trip. And your career luck is also generating an upward trend in the continuous running. You are focused on your career and have a long-term plan coming to fruition. If you can grasp them well, then your future fortune will continue to improve. So, all you have to do is hit the warning of the guide card Two of Swords. So, finally, we look at your spiritual guide, the King of Swords. I saw his crown first, and then I paid more attention to the sword in his hand. When you gain something, you should also pay attention to who is helping you succeed and who is slightly supporting you. It guides you not to forget those who are kind to us, even if it has been successful, even if you don't need them now, or you will feel distanced and uncomfortable when you meet the human level. But you also have to do your best to be kind to those people. This will be good for you in the future. So this week you have to work hard, balance your mentality, and create a life that interests you. Also seize the career fortune. Success will be in the near future. Hoping you can get inspiration from my reading. If you have something you don't understand and want to know more about, you can like and leave a comment below the video. I'm Mary, Tarot Master. Subscribe me to get more tarot horoscope information. The third group. If you choose the ellipse, it will be all about your horoscope and spiritual reading for the week. From this set of tarot cards, I want to say if we could find out the identity of each other, spiritual guides or upcoming guides. Now I will start here. First of all, the first card we have is the Ace of Stars, the biggest pentagram. And then we have the Holy Grail 3. We have Temperance. And finally, the Star 4. After running over the whole set of cards, my focus was still on the first star coin Ace, probably because it was simple, with a huge star coin in my hand. Then I will start to interpret this group of cards from the opening order. We say that there is a land to be reached, and that land is flat and vibrant in your deck. There will be a certain wealth fortune in the near future, but in terms of investment, you need to have some ways to let go. There are new trends in what you are currently holding. For example, some course will be eased. The transfer of work, some past events will be updated, and things that were hopeless will usher in the turnaround in the near future, etc. Combined with the Holy Grail 3, you may have an office or campus romance, or in other words, the love that surrounds you in your life. The Holy Grail 3 gives a deeper emotional connection on the top of friendship. You may be good partners who can work together towards a common goal. On the other hand, it also means that because of the close contact, there are more ties and the intention to marry. In the career direction, there will be opportunities for salary increases, and appreciation is imminent or in progress. At some point, you may be mulling an opportunity to jump ship. There will be some new plans and new projects that need your attention, and to a certain extent, there will be used a turnaround for you, and there's usually some extraneous wealth. Temperance and coin 4 would be a little weird here. I may not have a deep feeling yet. Let them relate to you for the next week. Just look at it, moderation. When I pay attention to him, there will be some feeling that I can't start. The thing that attracted me was probably his gleaming head, golden hair color. In the recent past, our material and spirit have been stabilized and improved through previous efforts. The other is the situation of double harvest of career and emotion, which is what I have paid attention to. Maybe you will get better and faster development in a focused thing in the near future. You will have some achievements, but the other side corresponding to it will be relatively weak and will be ignored, but not much effect. So what about star coin 4? What I pay attention towards the box he was sitting on. And I would be curious, since he has 4 big star coins on him, will this box be a pile of jewelry or a pile of gold coins? Everyone will have their own concerns the moment they see the card. If you have other ideas, you can leave a message and let me know, and I will give you some guidance after I read you. So back to what I just said, in the near future you will accumulate a certain amount of wealth and you have the ability to manage money, but you haven't paid too much attention to your property, so it's suitable for you to liquidate your small treasury next week. There might even be a surprise. Finally, we come to your spiritual guide, Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a queen immersed in the element of fire. It guides your character, active with a hot temperament. Treated people around you are also sunny and cheerful. Of course, you also have this sexy feature, and it takes its patience with little things. In this way, in addition to bringing good luck to yourself, you will also bring people around you and make them feel happy. Hoping you can get inspiration from my reading. If you have something you don't understand and want to know more about, you can like and leave a comment below the video. I'm Mary Tarot Master. Subscribe me to get more tarot horoscope information. Fourth group. So if you choose the girly pendant, it will be a read all about your horoscope and the spiritual aspect of the week. From this set of tarot cards, I wanted to say if we could find out the identity of each other, spiritual guides or upcoming guides. Now I'm going to start here. First, the first card we have is the Sun. Happy Kid. Then we have the Two of Cups, our Knight of Wands, and the last of the Hermits. In this set of cards, my focus was on the first Sun card, the lovely and cheerful child on a white horse. I could find it unbelievable, but also feel that it is very happy. There's a kind of warmth in it. The Sun card is a card representing Leo, the power card that lurks within you, the animal nature. Establish your own boundaries, express yourself in a simple and joyful way, or express others through yourself. The week ahead will be your time to indulge in happy hour. There will be some protective energy around you that can block external dangers and aggressions for you, so you can be yourself as much as you like without being restricted. In terms of love, the two of you will be able to share the fun in life, get along very freely, be full of childlike interest, and have your own unique way of life. However, this is not just pure happiness, but after you have experienced everything and have a sufficient understanding of life, you will have such a state of mind of fulfilling inner joy. The two of you go out, and you will be a couple that everyone will be envy. In terms of communication, he is energetic, works smoothly, and has noble people to help. Healthy communication can usher in better development opportunities. So we come to the second card, the Two of Cups. Have a good and healthy relationships. For single people, you will meet your ideal partner in the coming week and be willing to open up when the other person responds. Then your relationship will start. At work, it will also be smooth and there will be someone by your side to help you. You are a person with a plan and a strong sense of direction. Compared with the Sun, I think the Knight of Wands is more suitable for your future guide. You crave success and you crave someone to give you some guidance. Then what you need to do in the near future is to look for new challenges. Don't blindly meet them. Instead, you should do some planning to improve your odds. One more thing that must be mentioned is about some changes. Dissatisfied with the status, so blindly seek change must stop. This will make you withdraw. Lonely. When I saw the Hermit card, I guessed that you had some resistance or dissatisfaction with the happy scene. So it might be hard to enjoy happy hour to the fullest, and that's holding you back. In this deck, the smiling baby and the lonely old man are the sharpest contrast and the unpredictable change. You need to keep your enthusiasm and keep your heart. So let's take a look at the ultimate spiritual guide, the Ace of the Holy Grail. We are guided by positive emotions in all things, emotional, and go after the feeling of beauty and pleasure. And the material and monetary level is also rich and has a better future. Hoping you can get inspiration from my video. If you have something you don't understand and want to know more about, you can like and leave a comment below the video. I'm Mary, Tarot Master. Subscribe me to get more tarot horoscope information.